And we are here, we are live, and we are ready to go. Trivec taking on Lurk. This is your last loser's final matchup until we get our matchup, of course, with Nete Gaming FBI Tugboat here with my man, Meal. Looking at this one so far, Trivec with a mild hold to begin this one.
Cupan back over toward the point. Gunny's going to be there too. A couple of kills go to the way of Lurk, but Trivec have done a nice job holding on for the time being. Now you're looking at a Lurk roster who was able to take down Valence inside of the losers quarterfinals. Trivec looking to go ahead, right their wrongs, get back to the place where they want to be, go up against Hanete yet again inside of the losers finals, where Hanete are going to be waiting the winner of this matchup. Best of 3 series here, not a best of 5, I believe, or I could be completely wrong, but I believe it is a best of 3 here instead of a best of 5. So 2 maps is all that is going to take, a hard point and a search and destroy to close things out.
Yeah, a little classic action. No 3 hard points on this one. Now, taking a look at this Trivec squad, yes, they lost 3-0 to Hanete yesterday, Meal, but in case you, dear viewer, are just joining us, this was a 227-250, round 11, that of course went to Hanete, and 234-250 yesterday. So those are all 3 about as close as you get within the hard point. They did not happen on Gavutu, though. We have not seen Trivec on this map on broadcast yet for this competition. Pinstripe kill feed here, Pistola out, looking to get something done. Nothing happening. Q-Pan's ready for it, but violence never comes.
Zap. 5 in a row. Glide bomb to use here for the side of Lurk. 46-19. Trivec have found themselves in towards P2. Hidden will find a double. S2 will find a double. Jumper will find a single. Everybody from Trivec, well, they're going to find some hill time.
There you go. Trivec with a full 4-man wipe. Hidden a good read on this one. He knows generally where this team is going to be at, but that's just kind of COD timing right there at the last second. Gunny finding not 1 but 2 in a headshot action there towards the end. Talking about numerical outliers here. S2, that's Taco. Doubling up to 8 and 4. Inside of Trivec on the left in your blue. Lurk on the right. Zapio doubling up themselves. Little, maybe not Caster's Curse, little Caster's Blessing there before him, right?
We love a good caster bless.
60 points or so here for Lurk. Going up against 46 on the other side. Trivec's going to be looking at a situation. You have to be full man wipe or get somebody in there edgewise. Lurk right now on top of this run board with Hidden Season. Is just looking for an early rotation. Now, not really 100% sure what the move is here. I'm not sure that he knew either there for a few seconds.
Look back over towards the flat gun. A couple of players now trying to make the rotation here for the side of Lurk. Back over towards point number 4. You see the blue arrows from Trivec all kind of lined up, ready and waiting. Deep spawns are still going to be there. You got to get some hill time here, though. You found yourselves on the rotation. You're pushed up the map. You're trying to find a few kills. I get it, but you let 10 seconds already slip past. That could come back to bite you a little bit later on. Sure, you still have relatively close spawns over towards the point, and you finally break in. But, I mean, hell, you right now you could be looking at, instead of it being 52, 62. But now you allow Lurk to get in. You get 7 seconds of time, despite the rotations there. Sure, you might be able to break back in here, but that's just bad play call.
Fair enough. Zapio. Back area right now. All 3 members of Lurk right there spawning up. Number 6, that's Wreck, and they have a full man to look at this one. Not going to matter in the face of S2 and Jumper right there, though. Takes down 3 of them, still spawning rather close, though. Gunny, Wreck finding 2 there on the end. That even 9-9 until he falls there. Weakened after 5 seconds left on this one. Everybody knows.
There was some nice shots over the top, 10 and 10. Trivec looking to climb the way back into the game here in just a moment. Lurk is still coming through here. But as we go ahead and find ourselves here on the last hard point in the first set of rotations, we'll go ahead and take a quick listen in.
Oh my fucking god! Back. Yeah, back. One guy, Carol, one. You're dead. I have their stuff. No, guys, there's one. He's gonna need. He's gonna need. Taco one bullet. Just play like him. He hits in, he dies. I have their steps. I have. Alright, I'm watching their steps. Here's that inside. Green. I hit it. I'm just staying up in the back. It's game in one their steps. Get in. There's 3 of them on my time. I'm shooting. Listen, bro, 3 on 2. Well, one's their side. I'm bombing their side. Their side dead. Watch that time. I hit one mid. Not in the gun. In the gun. No. I can hit him. He's still inside. You guys gonna gosh, you're huge. Yeah. Go to him. Okay. Green dead. One more. Red tower went green one shot. Where's my flip? Yes. I haven't. There's some mid. Focus your bridge. I have it. Go bridge. Bridge on me. Bridge. I need help. Mid hitting bottom door. Front dead. One more. On time. Use ours. Where am I at? So I'm right. One ball. This is good. Give me.
An action-packed listen-in leads to a bare single-digit difference in score right here. FBI tugboat back into his McCormill. 145, 146 for Lurk. Going on a little bit of run right here after, again, this score got pretty much tied back up.
10-point game. Trivec looking to go ahead, reclaim the establishment that they had at a tie game at 149, potentially even taking the lead a little bit further through. We are on point number 2 on our second set of rotations. Next hill will be over towards the beach. Point number 3. Damien looking to line up and cook an 8 over the top to try and find one player that might be coming out of the closer cut, but Q-Pan all the way towards the back will be the player that's close up and he's able to get in towards the point for now. Zap will find 2. S2 around the corner. Won't be able to find the best Zap there, so that's going to be 3 in a row for Zap. 2 more will get a glide bomb. Streaks potentially to use for either side right now, but unfortunately for the set of Trivec, you still have to find your way not only through and past the flak gun, but also over towards point number 3. And the set of Lurk has done such a great job of holding down this point. They've been gunning all day long. This team has been on a heater. For whatever reason, they just have decided to turn it up on Championship Sunday. And, well, really, Tugboat, that's just typical.
Time to do it. Zap right there, looking electric, looking for the second. Not going to happen. Jumper. If it's going to be anybody, it's going to be Jumper with that shot. Love to see it. 15 seconds left on this one. Members of Lurk now focusing on the rotation, not so much this hard point with pittance of points left. Zap going to get involved here again, right below this player. Now looking up top, looks for it. Now looks for the second, not going to find anything on that side after Trivec is now spawning out a little bit farther. They did not invest in rotations earlier before Meal.
She looked to Jumper, trying to make a play. Damien over towards the top portion of the mini-map. You see him now rotate back in towards the middle. You're trying to play with Hidden. Hidden will find the first blood. Jumper will go ahead and in for the congestion. Shots around the left side corner. You got to really hope for the trade in the back, and it comes through from S2. So you make the break that you wanted. 30 seconds left on the hill. You get damn close to being able to not only find yourself a little bit of a lead here, but say you get a rotation, you're going to be looking and sitting pretty. And as Lurk now have that right side of the mini-map controlled, what you just want to make sure that you do not do here, if you are the set of Lurk, is allow Trivec to push past that halfway portion of the map, start to flip out these spawns, and that was just gifted to them across the map, because look at where 2 and 3 are coming from. This is going to set up an artificial pinch play that could seal the game.
Yeah, and especially Respawn's after this will not be in bad form even if they lose. They did lose 1. Here's second, coming up to it, kills the pistol out. In an unwise selection of hardware, it yields to this poor performance. 202 to 204, Trivec lurking right here. But outside is red. Drags out and more. Damien able to stay alive here. 8 HP left. Get a little bit more on the other side. Now health coming back. Full 100 and ready to take this one with a vengeance. Gunny, the first of his victims here. 30 seconds now ticks down. That's going the way of Trivec.
As Damien looks to peek out over towards the left side, you get 2 different players starting to make the push. Oh, one around the corner, the second one there. Q-Pan pushes towards the point. 15 seconds left. Lurk, once again, trying to climb back, find themselves a lead. It's just been back and forth every single time. The scrap time has proved so crucial for each of these two teams, because every single time it just seems like one of these two teams not only goes ahead and finds the lead towards the end of the point. That was such a clean transition, by the way. Although they did call on the streak and it is going to be used over the top, it just was like, it just looks so good going over towards the next point. Either way, very small, minute detail, just look kind of cool. Lurk, 221, Trivec, 221, 48 seconds left here on the flat gun. It could all end here on our third set of rotations. We'll just have to wait and see.
Indeed. It's been an incredibly close game. Come back into it with another, what, 10-point difference or so. Lurk looking at more. Zap has lived inside this area a fantastic way. A lot before. Punches in air. Just kind of preemptive strike right here. Zap on the rotation. That's 1. 3 seconds left here inside. Gotta look for it. Zap takes it. Another one comes up to contest in the last second, and that is gonna be enough. Lurk takes this one 251. Let's check it out. What these teams are
every map. They play you for charity. You early rotate every spawns. What are you doing for your team? What are you doing for your team?
Good shit, guys.
You're so useless. You're so useless and bad. 23 seconds. You never 3 seconds spawn. You suck. You suck.
Oh, Tugboat, a day in the life of Q Pope. I mean, you really just gotta. Yeah, I know it's Q Pan. Stupid. Jesus Christ. I can't make a play on words without somebody. I think it's Q Pan. No shit, man. Come on.
Peanut Gallery will always pipe up there.
God, I love Alex so much.
Yeah, we do.
I love poking fun at
Big shout out
Alex.
to all of our production staff, every TO and whatnot. Really, anybody who helps these out, all the Florida Mutineer staff, of course. Anybody who helps us out, it's all in love. It's all in love. We're gonna go to a very short break right now. Coro, do you have anything else for the good people before we go?
I mean, really, all I have to say is that game, surprisingly, that I think that's the first time I've seen a hard point game with scrap time really being a difference maker throughout the entirety of it. Sure, you can talk about that last set of rotations. Sure, you can talk about the P5 to P1 rotation and some of the spawns that happened throughout that. But that was one of the first hard point games that was close all the way through due to teams trading scrap time. That was awesome. I love that. That's fun.
Straight up. Okay, here we go. And we're back. 1 minute, 10 seconds, 20 seconds into this one. 2 members of Lurk have fallen. 1 member of Trivec has fallen, which of course means until that exchange, we're at a 1v1. We're at 3v2. Now we're at a 1v1. Excuse me. He's actually looking for. Oh, there's the ace. Gunny finds it early. What a way to put a foot forward here on the search and destroy, Cornmeal.
Good timing from behind. You're able to find that last kill. I love the free cam that we had throughout the round right there as well. Showed a lot of the information, a lot of the gunfights that went down towards the bottom of the A site. And really now, like, when you look at the map of Desert Siege, at the beginning of the game, nobody wanted to play this map. Way too wide open, specifically when it came down to the respawns. But Search and Destroy has kind of found its own little groove on this map and actually plays decently well. And I've quite liked it a lot throughout the entirety of it. So, Gunny, 4 in a row. One more will go ahead and get them the glide bomb. The 1-0 lead here instead of the Search and Destroy already. Sure, it's early, but the fact that you get the ace in round number 1 and now have the opportunity to go through for a glide bomb, I mean, that's just that's ooh.
That's about as good as it gets. Streak of 4 for Gunny there after the ace in round numero uno. Jumper fallen for the side of Lurk. SS2 or Taco eating up 1 right now. Zap falls, so an even 3v3 the time being. Hidden season. Button corner. Some kind of astral projection coming out from him. Now that's gonna be fixed right there. Q Pope crawling on along. Hey, the Pope don't move fast. You know what I'm saying? Oh my
Dude,
God.
what in the hell?
I love this game, dude. I love this game so much. I love this game so much. There's the plant. There's the trade. Q-Pan coming up. It's not going to be anonymous on that one. Gunny looking for some more right here. Q-Pan and Rec both found kills in this round, whereas they did not earlier. And Gunny's going to have to face... what are some other clever things we can call this?
Dog, this looks like a fucking Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, right?
Dude, this looks like the scene from Doctor Strange where he's just using the geometry shit and just it's all over the place, dude. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's kind of cool. It makes Desert Siege actually look interesting.
There you go. And now that in and of itself should be a feat, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a feat. 0-2 for Zappio, 0-2 for Hidden Season. As this continues, it's like the sunrise got flat or something. Like. Interesting stuff. Maybe just not optimized map because it just more recently became a CDL worthy map. I'm not sure. I don't know. Who knows? No way of knowing these things, I suppose. Hidden Season. Oh, I thought he was actually stuck there for a second. That corner actually can prove deadly when you're trying to move out of this one because of how the mountains work. That makes sense. I've gotten messed up there before, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Or,
Either way.
I know people have gotten messed up there before. I've never messed up.
Zap bottom of the building, 1 versus 4. Shot from behind won't happen. Bomb will fall in towards the bottom of the building. So, all right. So Lurk wins another round there. Defenses are usually going to prevail a good amount of the time, specifically when you're trying to work up and you don't get that first blood. It's kind of similar to Bokage, where you just play your defensive side of the map after you get a first blood. You should win the round 9 times out of 10, and if you continuously do that throughout the entire game, hell, you might essentially just be handshaking defenses back and forth. But at the end of the day, it's just what you have to do to take an S&D win here on a map like Desert Siege. Either way, offensive try now. Lurk going to be pushing in towards the bomb site. Hit him with the bomb. Player number 8 trying to go ahead, make a little bit of a play over towards the B site. You want to wait, make sure nobody's going to be aggressive. Fast push over towards and past the B site. S2 will find the first blood here on the offensive side. Trivec going to be trying to hold themselves back. S2 traded out instantaneously by Zap, and with Gunny being able to find a kill, the defensive reigns once again with the numbers.
Yes, so Lurk going to be down by a member on this one. Zappio finding his first K on this. Now, this has really been this other side. Zappio was popping off earlier in the hard point, taking a few rounds to find the first. Not going to matter, though, because he has lit a fire under himself. Hidden Season. Again, looking at astral projections and more right there. Gunny to the outside. Seems like this is what? I'm just going to ignore it, man. I'm sorry. I'm memeing too hard here. Gunny's rotating very, very far to try and provide sightlines and more, but just like that, Trivec's last member. Gunny finding 2. Holy moly. Run this one back. Can we get an instant replay right there? Down in the booth or otherwise? My God, watch this. This tracking. He fires 2 bullets before actually landing up top there. 1 to the chest, 1 to the head. All that surgical before me.
Yeah, you simply can't lose those gunfights.
You cannot.
Simply put, you snap onto the second player. If you're Damien, you just can't lose that. But now if you're on the side of Lurk, good round there. You go thing. Tied the bitch up 2-2. Now you're back on the field, sprinting up the map once again. Over towards A. The defensive setup is going to be there. S2, jumper. The rest of the squad, at least trying to find maybe the first blood. But is it going to be all that much? All that worth it? Well, simply the answer is no for the time.
Gunny has really lived up top so far. Provided a lot of support from up there as well as very close range engagement wins. Damien, automaton in hand. I really wish we could see where this grenade was going. There we go. Does make it in the window. It's the damage indicator for it as well, but teammates going to really have to push that right now for that to have any value whatsoever. Members of Lurk really spread out across this map as of right now.
You can see Jumper so patiently, just trying to make sure nobody can push either towards the A or the B site. As Cupan actually might just get some of the best timing in the world. Jumps down, audio cue. Are you going to be able to hear that? Answer is no. Player number 5 doesn't actually run out and sprint around that right side corner, so you're not going to be able to get that intel on the player. As Damien's going to hop up now, looking for a few more players. The A site is completely clear. They just got to worry about that B site. Damien actually spots one out there. Jumps down, beautiful shots. Cupan going to be on the bomb. The last player also alive. Just dancing with destiny right now. Tandem on the bomb. Damien looks for the shots yet again. Spots him run off the bomb, but was the smoke too much to see through?
I'm not 100% sure. I thought he saw like a right thigh right there. Jumper comes in but doesn't aim down scope. Trying to use that as a distraction. That ain't gonna happen. Trivec taking another one, going up 3-2. A little bit of a run now after the last 2 members of Lurk simply could not get it done.
We surge forward. Lurk with a nice 3-2 advantage right now. Again, the names at the top are backwards, so do remind yourself of that. Trivec on the right side, Lurk on the left side. Damien and the rest of the roster on the offensive side now. Trivec trying to go ahead and tie things up at 3-3. Remember, folks, map number 1, it was a Lurk win. This is a best-of-3 series. So if Team Lurk is able to go ahead, find themselves a search and destroy win here on Desert Siege, they'll move themselves into the losers final, which will be a best-of-5. And, of course, then guarantee themselves a top 3 placement. First blood onto the bomb. Traded immediately by S2 with a sniper. So we're seeing snipers out now. This is the first time we've seen, at least here on Championship Sunday, a sniper instead of search and destroy. We saw it yesterday in the matchup between, I believe it was Valence and, of course, the team of the Avengers. But ever since that point, we just haven't seen it.
Those Profizi popping off that, if memory serves here, Corn. Some fantastic action. Now, I gotta say, they may have played it a little bit long. They did not play it the entire time, but this one popping up round 6, as this one is about as tied up as it gets. Not against it whatsoever. I'd love to see the presence of snipers. We'll see how this one goes. The plant... Wait, plant did not go through, did it? No, it did not. No, it did not. 25 seconds left. Bomb is down. Single member. Cupan just puts that rear in a corner. Simple addition at that point. 1 + 1 = 2. Trivec going up now 4-2. 2 rounds separates them. And a W here in map number 2. As Cornmeal said, this is a best of 3 here in our winners semifinals.
2-round disparity. Going back to the offensive side will be the side of Lurk. Last time they were able to go ahead, take advantage of some of the missed opportunities that Trivec had. A good first blood allowed them to be in a nice position to take an offensive round win. Can they do it one more time? Can they put themselves at match point with the opportunity to go onto the defensive side and take the search and destroy and the series in tow? Hidden doesn't want that to happen just yet. As Trivec finds the first blood, it's traded out immediately. Wreck will be there. 10-3 for Gunny here inside of the map. Cupan around the corner, 4 in a row. Didn't have a great start, but now has an opportunity to get the glide bomb for the side of Lurk. And as Gunny will find yet another kill here inside of the game, 11-3. It's all going to be down to Jumper in a 1 versus 2. Going to find the first blood, but won't matter because that's going to be streaks for the side of Lurk, as well as a 5 spree to tack on to it right now. Trivec, they're struggling. They're down 5-2. 1 round away from going home.
Yes, and I want to repoint this out because, of course, I said it backwards. Cornwall is correct. These names are flipped. Lurk took round number 1, or excuse me, map number 1, 250 to 221. Lurk takes another round right here, and that's going to be it. They are on map point. They're on match point. They're on tournament point right here. Lurk is.
They'll look for the first blood. Gunny, so close inside of the building, but an off-screen engagement goes to the hands of S2. Cupan with an immediate trade. It's been like this every single round. And when Trivec seems like they have the foot in front of the other, and finally are taking a step forward, it gets traded out immediately. Here comes the glide bomb. Over the top, you spot out Jumper. The furthest one away from cover, but you won't be able to get the kill onto Jumper, and that's big. Although Cupan does know exactly where the player is, you have a strafe to work with as well. Around the left side corner, you're not actually going to be able to call on the strafe. Will it be enough, though? You hear the plane starting to fly over the top. You wanted to get them off of the A bomb, and that's actually going to get the player who planted off. So now it's a 2 versus 2. 38 seconds left. It's going to come down to time, dependent on kills, and of course the defuse.
Up top, Taco loses that one. Jumper last alive, and he might have been able to lift the first one. Not going to happen for the second. Team Lurk.
Oh boy.
are your semifinalist winners. Gunny, Zapio, Rec, and Q-Panda punched their ticket all the way through after 250 to 221. They followed up a little search and destroy action 6-2.
You know, now it's going to be GG's and whatnot back and forth. But I mean, realistically speaking here, Tugboat, I mean, that's a series that going into it, at least people would have assumed that Trivec was going to be able to come out on top of it. Lurk, after shocking the side of Valence, goes ahead and shocks the side of Trivec. And now they've forced themselves into a situation where they're top 3 now, going up against Hinete Gaming in a best-of-5 series and our losers finals. Of course, the winner of that matchup will then go to the grand finals to face the awaiting Avengers, who have assembled inside and are, well, as I said beforehand, literally just sitting there and waiting for these teams to be able to find themselves inside of it. So that series, again, as we said beforehand, was a best of 3. That was the loser semifinals. That was the last best of 3 that you're going to be able to see on stream, because everything from here on out is going to be best of 5. So losers finals, Hinete Gaming as well as Lurk. That's guaranteed now. Top 3 is also guaranteed. Adding the Avengers to that, Avengers are guaranteed prize placing. First place and second place are the only 2 teams that are going to be able to walk away with a prize placing. So this losers finals matchup is a $1,000 best of 5 series that you're not going to want to miss.
At least $1,000. At least $1,000 in that one. We'll be back with you guys and set that one up here in just a little bit. Lurk looking to continue on their dominant streak so far.